Hello, I'm Hector, and this is Hector's Diaries. It's a little show where I, Hector, tell you about what happens in my life from from day to day. And typically it's very interesting because, well, I'm an interesting guy. Let's just let's just pick something random from my past here. All right, I got something. No, I don't. Hold on. Yeah, no, yeah. Age 6. I think it was March 23rd, 1994. All right, I'm walking along. I'm on my bicycle, so I'm biking along, not walking. Yeah, I hit a little kid with the bike, not my fist or anything. I do not hit anyone. Hector is a non-violent soul, so if I ever meet you, you don't have to worry about me bopping you in the face or the nose or the ankle. But anyway, so I'm on my bike and I hit this little kid, and I feel really bad about it because he's like balling up a storm. He feels awful, and I feel awful because I just knocked him off his. Well, he wasn't even on anything. He was just walking along, and I barreled into him like I was Paul Bunyan or something. And anyway, so I felt really bad, and so parents start running over. They think I'm all some sort of criminal doing this on purpose to their kids, and I don't do that type of thing. So I'm all defending myself like I didn't do it to him, and they don't believe me. Don't I look like a credible source of information? I do not lie. I do not lie ever, ever. But they don't believe me. I was how old did I say? I said I was 6 years old. So they apparently don't trust 6 years old, 6 year old people. I'm not six anymore. I'm actually. Well, I won't tell you my age because that's a personal matter, and I don't tell people personal things unless I feel really close to them. So I just won't tell you that. Anyway, so what was that? Oh yeah. So the parents running towards me. They're just like panic stricken. They see their little kid or their child. I don't even remember the gender. Maybe it wasn't even a kid. Maybe it was like a bunny rabbit or one of them Segway machine. Nothing. The point is that they were upset, and it was pretty easy to see because they practically had smoke pouring out of their ears all over the place. It smelled like smoke. I know I smelled smoke. And apologizing, I'm flailing my arms around like I didn't do it on purpose, and they didn't believe me. And so the father, well, he just takes his fist and he bops me in the nostril. He bops me in the nostril like I wasn't even there. He's like punching the air, except my face is in the way of the air, so he punched my nose. I just like to call it nostril because that is a cool freaking word. So yeah, so my nose is bleeding now, and it hurts like heck, man. If you get hit in the nose, it's gonna hurt real bad, I assure you. But I'm bleeding all over the place. I mean, there's blood on the ground, there's blood on the houses, there's blood in the sky. Even it's just like everywhere, like a whole tsunami of blood. I still feel bad about the kid, but now I feel really bad that I just got punched in the nostril, because that's just something you don't do if you're a nice person. This kid's father, he was not a nice person. He had tattoos, he weighed like 400,000 pounds, and he was bald, and he had pierced ears, and he had a pet alligator. No, no, he didn't have a pet alligator. I love pets, pets of any kind. When I was little, I got myself my very own alligator, and I love that thing. I love that thing. Anyway, so my nose is bleeding, right? We got that established. And I told the father, I told him, you don't punch me unless I did something to you. I did nothing to him. I did something to his kid, and that was not even on purpose. You see, I don't hurt people. It's not right. You hurt someone, you might as well be. But what you are is you're an idiot, because it's just bad. It's bad for their health, it's bad for their esteem, it's bad for the economy. You gotta think in terms of finances in America and all that crap. Don't hurt people. Just a little life lesson for you. You know what another life lesson is? Another life lesson. Don't pick your snot. Don't just jam that finger up there and take something out. You will regret it. You'll regret it. Believe me, I know from experience. Never mind. My nose is bleeding everywhere. Everywhere. I mean everywhere. I told off the father. I was really pretty mad at him after that. What does he do? He runs inside like he wants to call the cops on me. Now, Do I look like a criminal to you? Do I look like a criminal? I mean, I don't. I don't deserve to have the freaking cops called on me. So he runs inside to call the cops, and I figure I better stop him because what if they don't believe me? I mean, he didn't believe me when I said I didn't mean to hurt the kid. So what? Eh. So then, out of nowhere, burritos, those things filled with the rice and the beans and the what else? Hydrogen. There's a burrito lying on the road, and suddenly it sprouts up legs. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it would be. I mean, that doesn't even happen. That doesn't even happen. So I'm all freaking out now because like I'm bleeding and there's this burrito with legs. I'm like, what the heck? I don't even know what to think of it all. So I eat the burrito. I mean, yeah, it has legs. Probably special little burrito. Probably should put it in a museum or something. Even if it has legs, even if it's some freak of nature, you want to eat it. Yeah, I almost ate my own bicycle. It's true. What happened next? The cops arrived. The kid, the dad that called the cops, they did come. So apparently they believed him. I mean, why should they believe him? Is he some sort of credible source of information more than me? I don't think so. But apparently they thought so. They want to handcuff my wrists and stuff, but see, my wrists are kind of thin. Look at these things. I mean, you could like, they're thin. Handcuffs didn't even fit. I could just come right out of them if I wanted to. So they had to go get other handcuffs. Got to get those specialty handcuffs that they only give to like the skeleton thin people. And so while they were gone, I just plumb ran away. I mean, I'm not gonna wait for them to get back. What happened next? I ended up in a lake. I proceeded to eat a big old rock after that. And just a little word to the wise, it tasted really bad. Do not eat rocks under any circumstances. It's not in your best interest. So, I probably was unconscious for like 2 years after that in some sort of coma because I don't remember the years after that at all. But the moral of the story is, I guess, just, I don't know, visit California. That's all I can say. Visit California and ride a horse. And the horse's name has to be Hugo, or else it's not even worth it. Just remember that. That's the moral of the story. Eat lemons. That's the moral of the story. And I guess that concludes today's episode, don't it? Well, I guess I'll sign off for now. Until next time, this is Hector saying...